name's Joe. Welcome to Radical Rides. This is my channel. Last video, we were working on the Bronco, trying to work on that differential, and there's a bunch of stuff to do to it. It's really depressing me. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be such a big scenario, but back to square one with it. So we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to take the tires off, got to take the differential out, we got to take the drive shaft off, pull the pinion out, because we got to put a shim in the pinion. Unfortunately, that's what we have to do. But I'm a little depressed about that, so I need something to cheer me up. What do we have? My 2003 Suzuki Katana. It's kind of a nice day out. Unfortunately, really windy, so I'm not going to take it very far. But I have a battery I need to put into it. Took the battery out because it's been pretty cold. But I do have a new I got my battery that I stuck in my basement. But let's give you a quick run around with this thing. It's a 2003 Suzuki Katana. It's a 600. It has had some work done to it. It's had a stage 3 racing kit put into the motor, new jets. I'm not exactly sure what all the previous owner did to it. I didn't actually do the job. So I just know it's faster than stock. Definitely it has a K&N air filter system in here. Can't see it. You see I got K&N air filter system. It actually works pretty nice. Definitely breathes. I put a tank bag on it because I do like to use it and I like to travel with it. And man, when you're out riding around, having a little bag on here definitely is nice to be able to put some stuff into. And I thought about getting a new exhaust. I think I'm just going to stick with what I got. I bought a tiny shorty and I ended up taking it off immediately because even though it sounded like a Formula 1 car, it wasn't very legit for riding around. And I like putting my wife on the back. She didn't like that so much. But I have done the normal maintenance stuff to it. I did replace the chain and sprocket. When I bought it from the owner before me, he had different gearing on it. I ended up having to go back to stock, which I didn't really want to, but the place that I was getting my parts from kind of screwed me around. So, and I was on my way to a trip and I had to have those parts right away. I did just put some new grips on it. I put different bar ends because my original bar ends, they were hitting my paint, and I'm a painter. I'm a body guy. I don't like that kind of stuff. So, it kind of bugged me. So I got some new bar ends on it. I do actually, speaking of painting, and as you can see here, there's imperfections and stuff into it, and I don't really like it so much. I love the color on it. I didn't at first, but now that I've had it for a while, it makes it feel, I'm driving it and everything, it's like my Lamborghini. A Lamborghini just wouldn't be cool if it wasn't like exotic colors or something. So, you know, it's definitely grown on me. So this is my bike. So let's get this battery in and get it started up. My bike's been parked on the other side of my workshop, which is my storage side. Also has my chicken food and stuff. Wondering if I may have had a mouse sitting in my bike. Hopefully, he's not still hiding out in here. That's odd. ride on the bike, but it made me pretty happy. I'm just happy to ride it again, get it started, and hear the motor running. So it's been a while, since about fall last year when I had to park it. So to be able to go out and do a burnout real quick, take it down the road and turn it around, I'm happy with that for now. Give me a little excitement. Now we gotta work on the Bronco. Time to get the wheels and tires off, see if we can't get that rear differential and pinion out and get that rolling. So. Alright, I got these two end caps that's got to come out. Then there's shims on the side, and then the bearings that hold all this together. But before I can do that, there's a little screw here that pulls this pin out, and then I got two little clips that holds the axles in. I got to do that before I can pull these out. So we'll get started with that. See how this pin slides right on out? There it comes on out, just like so. Alright, from this point, you gotta take the drive shaft off. Alright, and that is what you're trying to get out. It's a tiny spot, not very easy to get to. One more clip to get. This one's a lot harder because it's really in there. So I got the passenger side C-clip off. Man, that thing gave me a fight. So now I can actually start unbolting the differential and start pulling that on out. Just like so. It's already wanting to come right on out for me. Set this aside. I don't want to lose shims and stuff on here, so I want to make sure I keep my sides the way they are. So I'm going to try and pull this all out one piece. Oh, and it is heavy. That's our that's my next task at hand.